What's up, man? So this is another video, and again, it's not gonna be a for real video. It's gonna be just me talking to the camera video. It's not gonna be for anyone. It's just gonna be my first take, my first draft. And so this is gonna be about cold showers. Now, cold showers are something interesting. Not gonna lie, hated on them for years, but it is something I started doing recently. And then there was one day where I was taking a cold shower. If you know cold showers, you know that there is absolutely no possible way you have a single thought going on in a cold shower. It's just, your mind is numb, and for once it's silent. That's part of a good feature. It's not the reason why I do them, but it definitely is cool in the moment, especially if there's a lot going on. Now, the cold shower, I know, shower thoughts. Somehow I got a shower thought, and it was just, I had my cold shower, completely numb, and the only thing I could think of is I need to record a video on cold showers. And the thing about this, which also made it so strange, is the fact that that's all I could think of, and it wouldn't stop, and it was constant, and this is supposed to be something that's mind-numbing, that I literally cannot think of anything. Which, in honesty, is probably the reason that the idea could not be explored further. You know, it wasn't telling me how, it wasn't telling me what to say, and so this is something I know I need to talk about. I just have no idea what I'm supposed to say about it. Although, I shouldn't really say things like that, because I know I have a lot of good things to say, and when you say things like that, you just tell your audience you have nothing to say, which is not the case. So, cold showers. I'll be honest, the reason I didn't do them is, I don't think I had a reason. I just don't think I wanted to. I'll be honest, I don't think I was comfortable with discomfort. And comfort with discomfort is probably it's one of the best habits you can have if you're trying to make it in this world. It's a strange thing too, because it might not even be solely that. It might be the fact that I used to take cold showers, like 4 years ago. In the middle of winter, I started taking them because I'm insane, I guess. I don't even know if there's a reason. I think I just heard it was good for your skin. And I was consistent with it until I stopped, because I just, nothing really changed. But I'll be honest, now that I'm a bit older, now that I do a lot for myself, I'm able to notice slight changes. I think it's because I'm at a place where I fight as hard as I can for a small change. And so, when I implemented cold showers back in, and I noticed these slight changes, a slight increase in my HRV or a slight decrease in my resting heart rate, it became quite interesting, because I started realizing that this actually probably has a ton of benefits. I mean, I always believe the research. Did I trash talk cold showers? Yes, I did. Why? I don't know. I always saw it as like a gimmick, right? I always saw it as the Sigma grind set. I take cold showers, we go gym. Like that's how I saw cold showers in my mind. It wasn't something I was taking seriously, and it's probably the same thing as like affirmations, right? Where, because so many people have like affirmations of like, yeah, I am so beautiful, or like, yeah, I'm so confident. Like, affirmations, because they've been kind of like polluted by like a group who are just making like really, really cheesy things. Like, yeah, this is my home. Home is where the heart is. Like, that's an affirmation. All those lame like kitchen. Yeah, the kitchen is the heart. Like, those are actually affirmations, and it's probably it's probably part of the mentality which made me so like against cold showers. I was doing a lot, but something as simple as just taking a cold shower, is it really gonna be influential? And then I watched over the years a ton of people taking ice baths, and I started really wanting an ice bath. And this is something I knew I wanted, and I was gonna start doing as soon as I could do it. And I guess there was just one day where I was like, dude, if I'm gonna take ice baths, what's wrong with me taking a cold shower? And so I started taking them. It was something where I just threw it in my morning routine, so that it wouldn't be... Oh, actionable step. Do not take cold showers in the evening, and also do not take cold showers after working out. Both because it's going to mess with your sleep, and mess with your gains. So don't do either of those. Okay. Benefits that I noticed from cold showers. For one, I feel a bit happier. I feel like the kind of ease with discomfort probably has a lot of entrepreneurial benefits, you know. Being able to talk to someone on the phone is probably a lot easier than it used to be. Or being able to take those risks is probably, again, a bit easier. But the fact that every single day I have to have this awful cold water touching my body kind of makes a bit of the pain in my life a bit easier to get through. Like, it doesn't even matter. And I think that's one of the biggest things cold showers honestly do. You're getting comfortable with facing something which causes you pain. It's kind of like those intense sets in the gym, but it's a different sort of thing. Let's speed over some things. Speed over some what I like to call benefit analysis. And what this requires is me looking up benefits of cold showers and giving my thoughts before I go into speaking a bit further about the benefits I have. Good for circulation. I don't even know what that means, but it helped my HRV, so sure. Soothing sore muscles. Honestly, I don't know. Metal recovery is really, really good, but it potentially could help, like, sore muscles, right? Like, the fact that when I do it in the morning, it's kind of just helping with the circulation, promoting better blood flow, like the day after, and that could help. Not sure. Helping depression, 100%, man, 100%. Making my hair healthier and shinier, I say yeah. I don't actually clean my hair with the hot water anymore. I use the cold water to clean it. Support my immune system, man, I hope so, because my immune system is absolute trash. I would do anything for like a 1% less chance of catching a cold, man. Easing anxiety, again, probably. Reducing, this is like all the same stuff. Alertness, I'll admit, yeah, having it at the beginning of my day does make me a bit more alert. And so all of those were just like BS benefits, they just do not matter. Literally don't matter. The takeaway is, it's not that difficult to do. It's gonna improve recovery, even if minutely. It's gonna bring some alertness, which is also pretty good. And the comfort crushing, like, that's an entrepreneur, you know, that's a really good habit when you're trying to build yourself. So would I recommend it? I mean, yeah. What I want to share with you now is a little anecdote of my first time going back to the cold shower. Now, I know, the first time you have a cold shower, you go under and you're like, and you can't really breathe, and then you take a step back, and then you try and face it again. Or you'll have these, like, you have these blog posts and these influencers, and they'll be like, oh, just throw like 10 seconds at the end of your warm shower, and then move up and up and up over time until you can do this. I was like, nah. I've done this before. I can fight the ice, right? And I just started taking them 2-minute cold showers where I would just go under and I would embrace it. I would embrace the feeling and I would start deep breathing. I'd just be like, and I would embrace it. And something which still happens to this day is if I move one little bit, it's like the comfort is completely gone again and I have to face it again. But what I'll do is I'll just clean myself in the shower. Like, I will make sure it hits every single bit of me, and I see that as like a blood flow promotion sort of, you know, recovery thing. But I also like the idea of constantly causing discomfort and constantly bringing a new area of my body to face the pain. And yeah, the first few days I definitely hated myself for what I was doing, but it just became a super easy thing to do. And also that this coincided with summer starting and like it being super hot, and that wasn't even why I did it. but I do think it made my days a little nicer just because of that. Although it's a bit colder now, and now it's like kind of annoying to do. I'm a little bit interested of how things will be in winter, but hey, if it's gonna be hell, I encourage the discomfort. You know, it's something that I've learned to be comfortable with, and the more comfortable I can get with it, the better things are gonna be, man. I mean, personal development is all about becoming stronger, because the stronger you are, the easier it is to deal with things. And truth is, as personal development progresses, you face harder and harder and harder challenges. At the beginning, it's very, very easy. You get to places where you're dealing with like trauma and really hidden parts of yourself which you weren't ready for before, and those are going to be like some of the hardest battles. But when you get to them, as difficult as they are, you're much, much stronger. And again, there are things to come, like the trials and tribulations of so many things when it comes to your fitness journey or your business journey. There's a lot of road spikes ahead of you, and you are gonna burst a tire or two, but you know, you're gonna keep driving. It's not always fun, but you know, you get to the point where your level is so high where it just doesn't matter anymore.